Hey everybody, welcome back to another 3-minute Devo. These 3 minutes are designed to help you focus in on what is good. The Bible says whatever is good, whatever is right, whatever is pure and just, think on these things. These 3 minutes are designed to help you think on these things. Today's verse is found in Mark chapter 9, verses 22, 23, and 24. It says, "But if you can do anything, have compassion on us and help us." And Jesus said to him, "If you can, all things are possible for one who believes." Immediately, the father of the child cried out and said, "I believe, help my unbelief." I remember when I was a kid, I went to a public pool, and at the pool, they had a regular springboard diving board, and then they had a high dive. They had this high dive that was so tall and so incredibly exciting looking that I was like, I'm doing it. I'm jumping off the high dive. Little 8-year-old Nathan was ready for it, okay? And so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this is gonna be easy, no big deal. And then I climb the stairs, and I'm less confident. And then I get to the top of this high dive, and I'm looking down over the water, and all of a sudden, my confidence was completely gone. I was not sure that I wanted to do this. I wasn't sure I was going to survive it. But at this point, there was a line of people behind me, and there's no backing out. When you're 8, your whole life is defined by this moment. And so here I am on top of this high dive, completely unsure of what the future was going to hold for me, have lost all confidence, but I stood at the edge of that board and I took the plunge. I jumped off, flailing my arms, and landed in that water, and I survived. I'm still here today. That is exactly what we see in this passage in Mark chapter 9. We see a dad who is completely unsure about who Jesus is, about what his power is, what he can do, but he comes to Jesus out of desperation. And he says, "If you can, will you help us?" And Jesus says, "If I can." All things are possible for those who believe. And then the dad responds with probably one of my favorite verses in the Bible. He says, "I believe. Help my unbelief." He wasn't 100% sure what was going to happen. He didn't really know in his mind if Jesus could help him. But he did it anyway. He came to Jesus anyway. He didn't wait for certainty. He didn't wait until he had all of the answers. He didn't wait until he'd seen a peer-reviewed article on the power of God and his ability to help his family. He didn't wait for that. He said, "I am not sure, but I'm going. I'm doing it. I'm going to go to Jesus and I'm going to ask, Jesus, I believe. Help my unbelief." Man, I love that verse. Thanks so much for joining us for another 3-minute Devo. We'll see you next time.